more important news, the FTC is going full-on trust buster on Facebook. We haven't seen this in, like, fucking decades, people. This is really cool. This is amazing. Amazing, okay? So they are suing to break up Facebook. This is no longer like us like sitting around jacking off, like talking about, oh man, I wish the government would break up some of these monopolies. No, they're actually doing something. They're actually breaking up Facebook. That's what they're working on. And this is fantastic. Facebook has maintained its monopoly position by buying up companies that present competitive threats and by imposing restrictive policies that unjustifiably hinder actual or potential rivals that Facebook does not or cannot acquire, the commission said in the lawsuit filed in federal court in Washington, D.C. Excuse me. The lawsuit asks the court to order the divestiture of assets, divestiture or reconstruction of buildings, including but not limited to, businesses, including but not limited to Instagram and or WhatsApp, as well as other possible relief the court might want to add. Guys, we're gonna see Instagram being its own standalone company. We're gonna or it's gonna be sold off to a different company. We're gonna see WhatsApp, which is currently, I believe, one of the most used messaging apps in the world, being broken up to go to other companies or stand alone. True. Femboy Ancom. Very true. This is probably one of the least effective things to break up, but you know what? I'm not going to let that dash my enthusiasm for seeing a major company that has way too much power getting broken up. So, yeah, we're going to see Instagram, WhatsApp, probably a number of other services that have been bought up over the years by Facebook. In fact, let's just take a look real quick at what those entail. Companies bought by Facebook. Let's see. They bought Instagram. They bought WhatsApp. They bought Oculus. They bought Threadsy. I don't know what Threadsy is. I'm guessing it's like a clothing company. Here's a really good graphic, everybody. We'll take a look at this. Everything Facebook owns. It's pretty big. All right. So, they have Parakeet, Connect You, Friend Feed, Hot Potato, Drop.io, Zenby, Friendster. Gosh, if you guys remember Zenster or Friendster, you're some OG friendos, okay? DiviShot for like photo sharing. Got like all kinds of stuff in here. Beluga, Snapped, Sofa, software design, Strobe, Friend.ly, MailRank, Caffeinated Mind, Instagram here, Spool, Threadsy, Influencer Brand, Social Brand Influencer Relationship Tool. We have facial recognition, Android photo sharing app. We've got all of these companies have been absorbed by Facebook. Now, I'm not going to say that all of these companies are going to be like broken apart. Like, I don't think we're going to see Friendster coming back anytime soon. But, you know, we're probably going to see Instagram go someplace else. You know, new management for Instagram might be a good thing. Story Lane might come back. WhatsApp, probably one of their biggest assets here. Let's talk about capitalism, the best economic system. I don't know about that, my dude. If capitalism was the best economic system, we wouldn't have to break up monopolies. Let's see. Yep, Oculus. Also, they bought WhatsApp for $19 billion? Wow. That's 2014 money, too. Jeez. All kinds of stuff. Nascent. Conversational AI. Biometric verification. Yeah, I mean, you could argue that a lot of this stuff might be better if it was broken up into private companies that they had to work with. I don't know, Hankster. I don't think that I don't think that socialism is worse. What? Why are you against collective ownership of the means of production? Why do you not want more of a say in your workplace? And more money. Why don't you want more money and more of a say in your workplace? What is inherently bad about that? Also, this comes from Title Max. Okay. The announcement is a major step that has been years in the making, with Facebook and several other major U.S. technology companies have grown quickly in the past 10 years with little government oversight. But the lack of scrutiny has changed recently with a series of lawsuits that now threaten to rein in the dominance of big American tech firms that have grown to be among the world's most valuable companies. Oh, this is too long. I'm not going to watch that. You think that's all that socialism is? Wait, can you define what you think socialism is? Because I can define socialism very succinctly. What do you think it is? If you want, you can hop on Discord and we can talk about it if you're comfortable doing that. If not, that's fine. Yeah, Revolt Rise. Revolt Rise. This is why I always miss you when you're not in my chat. Okay, this is why I always miss you. I love your fire, comrade. Show the meme you posted. Wait, when did you post a meme? The meme you posted, it relates to Vosh. I can't show Vosh content on stream. The caveman one? Oh, yeah. Okay, I can show that. Also, for everyone who's interested, please, you should join our Discord where we talk about cookie making. We talk about, fun stuff. And we also have a Fur Babies channel where we talk about adorable animals. Look at this capybara being a boat for a duck. Oh, that's so cute. And then we have good friendos. Look at these good friendos. Oh, baby. Just waiting very patient. Baby. Babies. Baby. Ugh. Perfect doggo. Oh. So many good doggo pics. Look at wearing like a little sweater. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, baby. Baby. Why does your Archangel, why does your dog always look like a little bit guilty about something? Like just a little bit guilty. I can't show all of these on baby with the monkey with monkey on back. Oh gosh, I love it. All right, let's take a look at memes real quick. Damn, I should experiment with my resources to create new things and overall improve my quality of life. But unfortunately, capitalism doesn't exist yet, so I have no incentive to innovate or try anything new at all. This is the relevant thing. Yes, this is true. Apparently, there was no innovation before capitalism. It's all bad. Quality meme. Quality meme. You guys are derailing the fuck out of me today. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Years after the FTC cleared our acquisitions, the government now wants a do-over with no regard for the impact that precedent would have on the broader business community or the people who choose our products every day, Facebook said in a statement, adding that it would have more to say soon. Zuckerberg has previously vowed a vigorous defense. Last year, he told employees in an internal meeting that if the government sued to break up Facebook, then I would bet that we will have a legal challenge, and I would bet that we will win that legal challenge. At the end of the day, if someone is going to try and threaten something that existential, you go to the mat and you fight, Zuckerberg said. Good thing we have the government to sue you, you know? Rather than like an individual who would have no chance against your armies of lawyers. I didn't say anything about dogs. You knew I would have to look at the dogs. I can't, like, pass up the Fur Babies channel. If government lawyers win a judgment against Facebook, it would be up to a federal judge what to do about the company's dominant position. It's rare for a company to be broken up, but it has happened in the past, as with AT&T in 1984. Like, guys, when we're talking about this, like, this is why courts matter so goddamn much. Like, holy moly. Down with Facebook. Down with Facebook indeed. I'm not a fan of monopoly. Though, if you're also not a fan of monopoly, you shouldn't be a fan of capitalism, because capitalism leads to monopolies. Anyway, Facebook is so annoying as an entity. I'd expect that from a leader named Mark. The Zuck. I love Monopoly. I'm so good at it. Monopoly was originally designed to show how awful capitalism is, and then Milton Bradley took it and made it very pro-capitalism. I always choose the top hat. That's because you're a man of culture, I see. You're a man of culture, the king of nipples. It's true. Monopolies are the result of laissez-faire capitalism. This time, the FTC vote to sue was 3-2, with Republican Chairman Joseph Simmons joining the commission's two Democrats, Rebecca Kelly Slaughter and Rohit Chopra, in favor of bringing the suit. The state's suit does not explicitly call for Facebook to be broken apart, instead asking a federal court to halt Facebook's anti-competitive conduct in general and take any other action that the court sees fit. Holy shit, that is a broad range of different things. That's incredible. They like, a judge could basically do almost anything with that sort of power if ruling against Facebook. It's true, the FTC has been a huge slacker. Every billionaire is a failure of the government. Now, I do want to say, one of the things that worries me is that maybe one of the reasons this suit is being allowed to proceed is that they're going to intentionally sabotage the attempt to sue Facebook before a Democratic administration can come in. But that seems unlikely since the Republicans didn't vote unanimously. So we'll have to see. James said the state's lawsuit was aimed not only at Facebook's past acquisitions of rivals, but on its treatment of competitor apps. She said Facebook squeezed oxygen from the tech industry with its practices. It also sent a clear message to the industry: don't step on Facebook's turf, James said. She quoted one tech executive who said they feared the wrath of Mark, referring to Zuckerberg. Antitrust enforcement has been building on nearly all big tech companies. Awesome. In October, Justice Department and 11 states sued Google, alleging that it had used its enormous size to illegally monopolize the market for search-related advertising. Last month, European authorities accused Amazon of hurting competition, using independent sellers' data for its own benefit. Dang. Facebook is already facing a proposed class action brought by app developers claiming illegal monopolistic behavior. Facebook last year agreed to pay $5 billion to the FTC to end an investigation into the company's privacy practices, but one the company's critics dismissed as meaningless. Holy shit. Can you imagine getting like $5 billion fine and being like, it doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean anything. Also, can you imagine paying a $5 billion fine because you're so afraid at what a state investigation is going to do to your company because of what might come out about your privacy practices? This is indicates that there's a whole lot of yikes going on below the surface, you know? Yeah, the 500 billion fine she tells you not to worry about. Cyberpunk is really cool so far. Shame I can't play at a higher frame rate and higher graphics, though. I have an old GPU. Aw, I'm sorry, Maffinity, but I'm glad you're having fun with it. I know that it has a lot of issues. I guess I should say, if you guys haven't heard yet, if you have epilepsy triggers, please be careful when you're playing Cyberpunk 2077. It has a lot of triggers for epileptic seizures. Some reviewers have been getting like grand mal seizures. There are some problems if you are prone to that sort of thing. So try your best to read up on a guide. I know Game Informer has one. So check that out if you have epilepsy, so you can safely play the game. I know that there is there's a patch coming out. I'm not sure if that's actually addressing the epileptic seizures, though. So just be really careful, okay? I don't want any of you to get hurt. And also, yeah, I mean, I'm interested in playing it. I'm probably going to play it off stream, mostly because I want to develop my own opinion about how I feel about it. I know that there are a lot of controversial things. I've heard some stuff too that like there are sexual assaults that happen in game that you can do nothing to stop, and that might be extremely triggering for people who have been sexually assaulted or raped. So again, just things to be aware of if you're planning on going into the game, you know?